Welcome, it's Kathy here with another gadget, gig, or goodie. And I'm here to give you the lowdown on all of them. And hang around to the end of the video to learn what's coming next. Y'all, my mama and papa my mama was a beautician and my papa was a barber. And so then they ended up having a beauty and barber supply, is what it used to be called back in the day. And so also my papa would drive around all the small towns and take orders to people. He would then bring back their scissors from the beauty shops to sharpen them. And out in his workshop, he had this big old round, I don't know what it was made of. I don't know what he used to sharpen scissors. And he used to sharpen their scissors. And he would have us turn the wheel and he would sharpen their scissors. And so then my mom would take them when we go down there, but then the other time she would have to take them somewhere to get them sharpened because she was a seamstress. She sewed all the time. And us kids would get in trouble all the time for getting her scissors and using them on paper or whatever. So back in the day when you needed your scissors sharpened, that was not an easy feat. You couldn't just do it at home. Well, now the Orange Ninja Company sent me this scissors sharpener that they wanted me to try out and show you and tell you all about it. Well, it's pretty impressive, I'll have to say. I'm going to sharpen a pair of scissors here in a minute. So the way this works is you can see this wheel in here. And right here, it has 4 different settings. It has hair scissors, kitchen scissors, craft scissors, and fabric. Now you can't just turn this unless you hold this button down. So you hold the button down and you turn it to whatever you want. So I'm going to show you how to do a pair of kitchen scissors. And did you see that turn as I'm turning the dial? So it turns to the different angles, basically, because on the back, you can see that they have different angles based on what they are. Hair scissors are at 40% and kitchen, whatever. They're at the different angles. So I put it on, well, I put it on kitchen, but I changed it then. So I have it on kitchen. The only issue is the kitchen scissors that I have a serrated edge on the side, so I can't show you. I have a brand new pair of kitchen scissors because the other ones were so bad that I'm going to show you, but they are obviously still very sharp. So all you have to do, now it does say to always hold this in your left-hand side. And you'll notice that it has this stuff on the bottom, and that is so that you can lay it on the table and keep it safe instead of trying to hold it up in the air. So it tells you to always, always, always hold this in your left hand. Even if you're right-handed, which I am, I do a lot of things left-handed because I grew up in a left-handed house. But even so, it says to always hold this with your left hand. It's some of the safety features. And then notice on your scissors, you probably know this, but there's a beveled side and a flat side. So when you look at this, you want to put the beveled side against this. So in other words, down. I think, let's see, the beveled side, when I hold it, this is going to go down. And you want it up against this little metal piece right here. That is what is going to sharpen it. So we're going to set this down on the table. We're going to hold our scissors. Now, these don't open all the way, so it's kind of hard. But you're supposed to start it from all the way down here. And I don't know that I can get it. And then you just pull it back. You can hear it, how it's sharpening it. Yeah, very sharp. Of course, like I said, they already are very sharp just because they're brand new scissors. But then when I flip it around this way, then the beveled edge is down. You do it 4 or 5 times to get it good and sharp. And, oh, my mother would have loved to have had this back in the day. And they're nice and sharp. So this is a really handy little thing. However, when I first pulled it out, I was like, no batteries, no. How's this going to work? I thought it would go around like my papa's stone or whatever it was that sharpened them. But nope, it's just a little, you do all the work, not this. So this is a great little scissor sharpener, and I think you're going to love it. I know I am. I'm going to take it to my mom and let her sharpen her scissors. She's going to be happy. Comment with any questions, and if this was a helpful video, be sure and give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Then hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another gadget, gig, or goodie.